Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. I am Mohammad Tahhan. In Intro to Interior Design course, one of my fantastic students have asked the following question. In step 5, number 2, sketch with Photoshop touches. I'm confused on how to add a mask. When I select add a color, it makes the whole picture black. So we will see in this tutorial how to solve this problem, and I will show you this in different ways. So let's begin. So after opening Photoshop and importing the sketch that we would like to add color to it, we go to Layers panel and we click here to select solid color. As we can see, it paints the whole picture with black and it adds automatically a mask to it. Let's change the color. Now here's the thing, we make sure that we select the mask, not the layer. So this is the mask. Once we select the mask, we notice that the fore and background color turned into black and white. Even if we try to change it to another colors, it stays in grayscale. The reason is that mask can only see black and white, and that means black is the area that doesn't have a mask and white color is the area that has the mask. Now before we start to use the mask, we make sure that the fore and background colors are black and white, not grayscale. Now we go ahead and select the paint bucket tool. Select black color for foreground color and we click. At this point we can start coloring the sketch. We select the brush tool by pressing B on the keyboard, if you will. Now we should change the size of the brush depending on what you have, and the hardness of the brush depending on the feeling that you want to give to the sketch. So if you want to make the sketch look like blurry a bit, you could leave the hardness of the brush 0. Unless you want to make it more intense, then you should make it like 90 or 100%. Let's start with this couch. Of course, you could zoom in or out to make sure that everything is painted properly. Now the couch is already painted, we need to mix it with the background, which is the sketch that we have. So we go to blending mode and we switch between the options till we get the result that we want. Remember that this is different from one sketch to another according to the paper that you use to draw the sketch on, or the scan that you use, or maybe you use your camera in order to take a picture of the sketch. So make sure that you switch between these options till you get the result that you want. Here in my case, linear burn is the best result that I have. So I could switch between colors and choose the color that I want to use for my couch. So for now I will choose this color just for the sake of example. This was the first way, using mask to color the sketch. We will see another way using also masking to color the sketch. So this time we will be using Polygonal Lasso tool. We make a selection to the object, the one that we want to color, and once again we select solid color. Of course we could use gradient or pattern. Go to blending mode and once again we switch till we find the result that we like. Now the third way is using the magic wand tool. In this particular tool you will need clear outlines in your sketch. and the outline should be connected end to end. For example, if we have a circle or triangle, this triangle or circle should be complete without any spaces in it. Otherwise, when we make a selection, everything will be messed up and we will find that we have selected spaces or areas that we don't want to color. So make sure when you draw a sketch that you want to scan afterwards and put it in your computer and use Photoshop to color it, you should have a clear outlines, because this would be so helpful to do your sketch in a very fast way. You will save so much time if you do so. And in my opinion, this is the best way to use mask using the Magic Wand tool. Now, the last thing I would like to talk about is using a new layer without masking. I recommend this to people who would like to use a freehand coloring or sketching, and it would be so helpful for them. If you are using touch screen, it would be much helpful for you to use this way to color your sketch. Once again, go to blending mode, and afterwards, when you want to choose another color for it, you simply select hue and saturation. But make sure when you click on hue and saturation that you press and hold Alt key with left click on the mouse, and you should not leave it until you make the selection on hue saturation. And make sure that you keep this box checked which says use previous layer to create clipping mask, and that means it would be applied only to the layer that we have selected, not all the layers. You can choose the color that you want from here, the hue, and you could use the saturation of the color, and you can choose grayscale, dark or bright. Remember, when you're using the last method we talked about, don't forget to make sure that you're using a color, not black or white, because when you want to change the color, if you used black or white, there will be no color and it would be a little bit difficult. Of course, you could use a color afterwards, but you will have to go through several other steps to reach the result, and you will be wasting time, and of course you don't need that. And as always, don't forget to save your work. That's it for now. Thank you very much for the question, and please do not hesitate to ask me anything. Just leave a comment below and I will be glad to make videos for you guys. Just put your question there and you will find in few days a video dedicated for your question. If you like the video, don't forget to click on like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. You can also visit my Facebook page at demind.page. You could use the QR code to scan it, and also my YouTube channel. Just search Demind and you will find it. If you didn't watch the other videos yet, then please have a try and watch them. Don't forget to leave me a comment and do not hesitate to ask for more. I will be always there for you. I am Mohammad Tahhan. Thank you very much and have a great day.